Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show. You've probably already spotted a lot more of these big yellow school buses on the road now that it's back to school time. Joining us now is attorney Paul Hernandez from Kalfus Nachman to talk about sharing the road with buses so everyone gets where they're going safely. And we talk about this. We're seeing the big buses on the road, and you know, for whatever reason, motorists kind of don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, you know, we're about to come Labor Day. Public schools, we're going to have a whole bunch of a big sea of yellow school buses, and what's going to happen is the roads are going to be packed. People aren't used to seeing the yellow buses. We're all back in the school mode. The other thing is, you know, for the public, start your day off a little earlier. You know you're going to get behind a yellow school bus. You know they're going to be stopped at the end of your street. You know that the 25-mile-an-hour school zone is going to be on now, which is going to slow you down before you get to work. So start getting out of your house a little earlier. Okay,
so that's a good tip. You give yourself a little extra time, which is probably always a good rule of thumb, especially when you're hitting the road, because you never know what you're going to encounter. But we do know that these buses are going to be out there. The other thing is what? We've got to respect the stop signs, because we have those signs that pop out on the school buses.
Well, you've got lights, you've got signs, you've got the red sign in the front, you've got the red sign in the back. And those type of passing a stop school bus with the signs out is not a joke. That is a first-class misdemeanor. It's a Class 1 misdemeanor, which means it's up to a $2,500 fine, up to a year in jail.
Wow.
And it's 6 points on your license.
Right, so you don't want to mess with that.
Well, you don't, and because it's such a dangerous thing. I mean, if a child got hurt because you're racing to you're on your smartphone, you want to go around the bus, or you don't even notice that it stopped, and you hit a kid, judges don't take that type of violation lightly.
Right, and you never know who's watching. They're going to write down your license plate. Maybe there's video surveillance.
Well, it's funny you say that, because here in Virginia, we do have a statute that allows for videotaping in the school buses of the violators, and you still can get a ticket with that. Now, I'm not personally familiar with if Virginia Beach is doing it or Portsmouth or Norfolk. However, we have the right to do it, so don't think just because you made it through that you weren't videotaped, and you can get in trouble.
And you know, this is all really about safety, keeping everybody safe, whether you're in your car, you're in the street, or maybe you're the child that's boarding the bus. And so what are some safety tips?
Well, the first safety tip is to think at the bus stop, okay? If your bus stop is at a busy intersection, step away from the road. I mean, there are many times, look, people are on their cell phones all day long, all in the morning. They're racing to get there, they want to check-in with the Hampton Roads Show before they get out in the morning. But they're looking, so stay away from the corner. If we're about to have a change of the daylight savings time in a month or so, it's going to be dark when you get out there. Don't be the only person out there. If you're sending your child out there, their young child, make sure you stay out there with them. Many times you see, as they're waiting for the bus, kids will start playing sports, throwing a ball around horsing around. So they're horsing around, they're running around, they're trying to run around somebody, and now they run into the street. So it's really just using your common sense. But the point is, get back into school mode.
Get back into school mode. And another one I'm just going to mention quickly is to make sure the students are respectful when they get on that bus.
Wonderful. That's always a good thing. Look, nobody wants a hard time when they get on the bus. Be nice to the bus driver. They have a very hard job.
Behave. Kalfus and Nachman, they're at legalmatters.kalfusnachman.com. Give them a call on the Hurt line, 1-800-HURT-LINE. Thanks for being here, Paul.
Thanks, Aubrey.